Game week 17 left me with a total score of 83 with no hits taken, which has left me with a fairly small arrow this week. Usually this is an excellent score, but it doesn't feel like it this week, and this season of FPL it just feels tighter than ever, with templates becoming increasingly popular among FPL managers. The disappointments this week are obviously Cancelo and James, both with 1 pointers. I put Cancelo in thinking he was almost guaranteed, but I did underestimate Pet Roulette, which certainly isn't the first time. The punt on Rashford pulled off, and I have to say he's looking much more like the Rashford in form from old. And in terms of Salah, what can I say? The king is back. He definitely won the Salah De Bruyne argument this week, and I feel that break has done him the world of good over the World Cup, and time will tell to see if that kind of form continues. Now on to game week 18, and to start off in goal, it's Ederson. I was a little disappointed with him not getting a clean sheet against Leeds in game week 17, but this week I am confident, as Everton have only scored 4 in their last 7 Premier League games, so it's a very easy choice this week. But I am looking to get rid of him, as I know Man City have a couple of difficult games coming up, and I'm just not justifying his price for them too. I'm interested to see what goes on at Chelsea with Kepa and Mendy when Mendy's back. But that is the area I am looking at currently. But for this week, it's Ederson in goal. So, next up in defence, we have Cucurella in place of the injured Reece James. Very easy choice, as Chelsea have Nottingham Forest this game week, and then they've got a double against Fulham and Manchester City in game week 19. And I just want the Chelsea asset for those games. So Cucurella, 5.1 million. Yeah, very easy choice this week. He hasn't had the greatest starts to life at Chelsea, but with the injuries in defence, I feel game time is a guarantee at the moment. And he did have a decent game against Wolves. So it's Cucurella in for James. So alongside Cucurella, White, Robertson and Cancelo, which all have great fixtures, and I feel Cancelo will be back in the starting lineup for this one, as he didn't start against Leeds. But like I've already mentioned, Pep Roulette could smack me in the face again. Robertson has had some great games, and he's got some good fixtures coming up, so I'm not too concerned with getting rid of him anytime soon. But however, White has Newcastle, Spurs and United after Brighton, so that might be an area that I'll be looking to replace before game week 19. So on to the midfield, and there's no changes in the midfield this week. I've got no intentions of getting rid of Salah, although I did consider bringing in Son for him in game week 20, just because Spurs have got the double game week. Martinelli, got some difficult fixtures coming up, but regardless, I'm still confident of a good points return in those fixtures, as he is capable, and Arsenal's goals, they do have to come from somewhere, so Martinelli is going to stay for the time being. Rashford, currently on a good run of fixtures, and he's currently in form, so no plans to get rid of him. Andreas, I'm not really too concerned about getting rid of him, although I've been looking at Bailey from Aston Villa, and his minutes seem good at the minute. He seems to be doing a lot better now than he did at the start of his life at Aston Villa. But just waiting to see how things go with new management under Emery and see if he fancies him or not. So yeah, that's the midfield this week. So, the front two, Haaland and Kane. Yet again, providing returns, both of them. Kane with a single goal, can't complain, and Haaland obviously with the brace. The only thing with Haaland, it's just not exciting when he scores or scores you any points, because everyone's got him. Like 84% ownership's ridiculous. So he's going to be in there till the end. The only thing I've got to think about is who to captain this week between him and Salah. I've got it on Haaland at the minute, but I'll be lying if I said I'm not tempted by Salah against Leicester. I feel like Leicester is susceptible to conceding goals, and that is really drawing me in at the minute. But then it worries me going against Haaland, because if he does better, then everyone gains on me, literally everyone. So I need to think very carefully before going for Salah. But then it could be a risk worth taking. So Haaland at the minute, but that could change before the deadline. In terms of bench, remains the same, very cheap. They all did score some points this week, and I just want to touch on Greenwood. I was surprised to see him start against City, and he even got himself an assist. And for 4.2 million, what a bench option that is. He's looking like a player, so it'll be interesting to see how many starts he gets for at least between now and the end of the season. So that's my bench. Everson, Bueno, Greenwood and De Silva. Got no problems with the bench at all. So guys, that is my team for game week 18. Thank you guys for watching, and please do follow me on social media, Twitter, Instagram, and then subscribe on YouTube. I would really appreciate it. Thank you guys, and see you next time.